soft, turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to a new knitty vlog. If this is your first time here on my channel, thank you so much for joining. My name is Céline. I'm an Italian knitter living in London, and I'm currently working on a scrap yarn project. This is the Olymp sweater vest by Le Pool. Of course, I'd also love to know what you guys are working on while watching this video, so please let me know in the comments. I have a little bit of a specific vision for this video. I feel like a lot of what I post on my YouTube channel, especially when it comes to vlogs, can be a little bit chaotic. And I realized I had never done a more chill, just sit down, chatty knitty vlog. I'm in a chatty mood. I'm also going to meet my friend Katie later today. She's a knitter and we're just planning to have some tea and chat away. So I'd really love to take you guys along with me while I do all of that. I mean, I do still have things to do, such as packing, because I'm going on holiday on Friday. I have been knitting away these past 30 minutes and I've been having the best time, specifically because I just got my nails done, which is quite a rare occurrence for me, but I love it so much because everything just looks so neat and aesthetic when you've got pretty nails. Of course, I had to make the most out of the situation and further decorate my hands with some nice jewelry. So here's my ring selection today. All of these pieces are from Linear, who I am so delighted to be partnering up with for this video. Linear is a Norwegian word that means lines, which perfectly encompasses the simplicity and minimalistic aesthetic of their jewelry. I've told you guys in my videos a couple times before that I've been on a long search for some staple jewelry, just something timeless and versatile that really represents me, pieces of amazing quality that I can wear for years to come. Linear is moved by the belief that everyone should be able to invest in high quality products, which is something that felt so welcoming, especially being a little bit of a jewelry newbie, you know? I was looking for something dainty and soft, almost princess-like, and I think these really hit the mark. They're so beautiful. There's literally, to me, nothing like looking down at my knitting and catching sparkles of light from my rings on my freshly manicured fingers. Like, is this what dreams are made of? Just stunning. And for reference, these 3 rings were less than $270 altogether, so even the affordability is really chef's kiss. Wearing these pieces, I'm chuffed to support Linear's sustainability efforts. So they use lab-grown diamonds and recycled materials like 100% recycled gold and silver, and fine metals like gold vermeil, which is what my rings are made of. These guys have a sterling silver base and are plated in a super thick layer of 22 karat gold, which is 5 times thicker than regular gold plated jewelry and 100 times thicker than flash plated pieces. So essentially they will outlast all of the jewelry that I have, which is amazing. Next up on my Linear wish list are some of their 14 karat solid gold pieces. The gold petal chain necklace and the gold petal chain bracelet. I can't even explain how beautiful those are to me. If you'd like, I would love to know what's on your Linear wish list. I will leave the link to their jewelry in my description box. You can also use my discount code Céline for a special offer. Thank you, Linear, for sponsoring this video and for decorating my knitty hands that don't usually get as much love. Now, before I head out to meet my friend Katie, I really want to take some finished object photos of this piece. Please don't mind the ends that I've yet to weave in. But this is my Suki sweater. It's the sweater version of my Suki cardigan design that I put out a couple months back. The pattern for this has been ready for a week or so, but I have been absolutely dreading blocking the sample because I was just so scared of this yarn. I made it with this, a 100% worsted weight cashmere. I got it from an Italian shop in Seregno. It's called Casa del Gomitolo, the shop, and it's a pretty peculiar place because they mostly only sell yarn cones with no labels, No brand names, nothing. Unfortunately, I don't really know where else you could buy this yarn because I don't know what brand it is. The nice thing about that shop is that the yarns are super affordable. And what caught my eye about this one is, first of all, the color, but also it is genuinely the softest yarn I've ever touched in my life. Now, as beautiful as it is, there must be a reason why it's so cheap. When I blocked the swatch, that swatch shrunk by 25%. 25% is a fourth. Now that being said, this fiber is so soft. I really wanted a sweater in it. So yeah, I was knitting lengths accounting for 25% shrinkages, and I sized up with my needle. You will work this, say with an 8mm needle, and the fabric is nice and gappy. Put it down, go to bed, and then you wake up in the morning, you walk up to it, you've not blocked it in the meantime, mind you, you just put it down. It will have shrunk. It's way denser. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't get it, but somehow I didn't mess up. And I have an actual sweater that actually works. That really stressed me out. Anyways, that was my rant. Now I gotta take some photos.
Made a mistake, and now it's all bad. You could put the blame on me, but baby, can we run it back? You've been running through my mind, and you're still in my dream. Baby girl, life without you just ain't as good as it seems. But if you meet me down the road, would you stay or would you go? Oh, Cause there's one thing that we know, people change and roses grow. Oh,
Hey everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Katie, also Katesnooks on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, I'm Matt.
Katie and I met at Unravel. If you don't know what Unravel is, it's a yarn festival here in the UK in Farnham. We were just saying that we can't wait for the next one.
You know what? I know this is going to sound so lame, but that might have been one of my favourite days of this year. It was like my first proper yarn festival experience. So nice meeting you. Love Celine's YouTube channel. Yeah, it was just the whole vibe, the atmosphere. The knitting community is just so welcoming. I love that day, great memories.
Yeah, it was also your first festival,
Yeah.
so it must have been magical. I remember my first time at Unravel was just unmatched.
My eyes twitching. Why is that? Because I'm so excited thinking about yarn festival. If you see me going like that, ignore it.
We're in a beautiful little twinkle garden. We sat down because we wanted to show you guys our knitting, and guess what? I go into my camera bag and I left mine at home.
I was so excited to see it.
I'm gonna pick it up because yeah, you must see it, but more on that later. I would like to see what Katie's currently working on.
I'm knitting a top called the Genie top. So this is the second time I've made this pattern, and it's actually only the second time I've done a pattern repeat. So that's how much I love my Genie
That's a good
top.
sign.
It's a designer called Milena Jahola. It's really beautiful, kind of quick knit. It's a halter top style with keyhole detailing.
Got a bit of Maurice on it.
Oh my god, it's covered in. Can I just say as well? This is like
so cute
This is the second time I've worked with black yarn, and oh my god, it is a dust magnet and not good if you have a cat. It's covered. I should have rolled it before I saw you today. How embarrassing.
No, but it's so nice because I finally meet Maurice.
Maurice is my little cat. I can't tell what way is the front and the back here. It's going to be like a halter neck, and it's got like an I-cord tie. I'm using drop spell, cotton linen summer yarn, which, you know what, I think I've had an epiphany, and I think my epiphany is I don't really want to knit mohair anymore because it really irritates my skin, and I love it.
Listen, the fluff is super cute, but I get it.
It really irritates my, like I'm wearing this top today, this is my ranunculus with mohair. I'm really itchy right now.
That's a bit sad, but I think there are some beautiful yarns out there that don't require mohair.
Yeah, do you
I think
think?
you'll be okay.
I hope so, because it just means that I'm gonna have to wear like long sleeved or like t-shirts under my mohair projects. But anyway, I'm excited to be knitting in this summer yarn because it isn't scratchy. Okay, here it is. So it's like a
my gosh,
cute
it's so
little
beautiful.
halter. It will be like this. It's a bottom up pattern, but I only had 3 balls of drops bell, so I did a provisional cast on and undid my cast on last night, and then had to do sweater surgery because something went very wrong with my cast on.
Looks
But now I'm
perfect,
working
though.
top down. I'm going to Wilderness Festival on Friday, and I kind of want to wear it there. I just checked the dress code for Wilderness is bright, and this isn't very bright, but maybe I'll put a red lipstick on.
Or like something in your hair or some bright shoes. Stunning.
Stay tuned to see the finished result.
So my Olymp Fest, here it is. As of today, I've got most of the back panel done. I'm literally on the last little section of it. You would think you would make a really good dent in your yarn scraps, but if you're working from like 25 different colors, it really makes no difference. So unfortunately, my yarn stash is still the same. Granted, I've yet to do half of the project, I've yet to complete it, but I already know that I'm gonna have to work through more than just one scrap project to really get a dent in the yarn. I'm planning to do the excavation blanket,
Yes,
which I think,
I wanna do
Yeah, I'll
that.
make that really big,
Yeah.
so I reckon that will really do something for my stash. Some people have asked me how hard I've found picking different yarns and putting them together to maintain the same gauge.
Yeah.
I've had no issues. Since you have to change every 2 to 4 rows, the different gauges from the different yarns kind of even each other out. So as long as you are using some sort of worsted weight yarn, it's grand. I use worsted weight or 2 fingerings together.
Yeah.
One time I use, a DK with a mohair together. I'm gonna show you what colors I had selected to knit here. I've pre-measured all the little scraps so
Do
that
you
I
need
could...
to actually measure it?
You don't have to measure
Okay.
it. I mainly work on this project while I'm at home.
Right.
And obviously, I'm working from like 3 huge bags of yarn stash. So just to make it pocket
Okay.
friendly, I pre-measured. I just made little balls. So these are the little yarn quantities that I had brought for this little knit sesh. It's one of
This
my
is from your
faves.
skirt.
This is
was
for my
it?
skirt.
Can I touch it?
Of course. This is
Ooh.
Isier Aran Tweed in the shade Confetti. It is a bit carpety. Like it's definitely not the softest yarn ever, but it's so stunning and gorgeous. If you're willing to layer it with something underneath. Then we've got, this is some...
Oh, how lame this, I know.
You know
what?
everything? Girl, you do it. Let's test you. What's this?
This is from your Winnie sweater, but I don't know what the yarn is.
Yes, exactly. So this is Isier Soft in the shade E8S, I believe. And it's this gorgeous chocolate brown.
Can I touch this
Of
one
course.
as well? Ooh, that is very nice. Ooh.
Then we've got some cotton that I got ages ago for some amigurumi. This is Katona by Sheep G's. You know Sheep G's?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
It looks like metallic.
Yeah, because it's mercerized.
Ah.
It's mercerized cotton.
These colours so far are so pretty.
Then we've got some hot pink. This is Drops Cotton Light.
Ooh.
Couldn't tell you the shade name.
That's
This I would
really
hold
nice.
double, for example, because it's a DK. And then I've got some Drops Paris in like a baby pink.
Ooh, you could even hold one like those
Yes,
together to
and you
make
can
like
marl
a
it.
mould. That would be nice.
Yeah, like a little melange moment. Stunning. Oh look, I actually had prepared one, a melange one. So this,
Oh,
yeah,
love
so
that.
I had put together these 2 strands. I'm not sure how well you can see, but it's basically one lavender strand of Drops Paris, and then one that's a linen and cotton blend that's like purple and a bit yellow.
They go so well together.
And then we've got some bamboo yarn from Hobby in this nice little sage color. Have you ever touched bamboo yarn? It's so silky, girl.
What?
I know.
How is that possible?
I know, it's crazy. Oh, it's so soft and beautiful. Poor Katie is holding you. I feel bad.
I want to show all the colours because they're so cute.
Those are the little scraps I bought. And it's my mini snip by Kohana.
Oh, you're really tempting me to do a scrappy project now.
Honestly, it's really, really, really
I've
amazing.
been saving them, but I feel like because I'm kind of a beginner knitter, I feel like I need to build up some more scraps, but we're getting there now. You've got your cute little scissors.
Yeah.
Can I show you what I've been using to cut my yarn on
Yes,
the go?
please.
Because I'm so proud of this. I don't know where I got this from, but it's like literally a ring and it has like a little blade in the middle. Like, it sounds dangerous, but that you couldn't hurt yourself on that. And I just like slip my yarn in there and like pull it. How cool is that?
That's so handy.
Because I feel like on planes I always take a pair of scissors, but that's not good because they could get confiscated. But this is so handy because it is literally just a ring. It's tiny and you can still cut your yarn without it being...
I've never seen this. and
Yeah.
it's so good. This would be so handy for something like the Olympus because you have to constantly cut
Yeah.
thingies. So we also popped to Beyond Retro in Dalston, which is a beautiful vintage shop here in London. They've got amazing deals. So we went there and we bought a couple things.
Yes.
And we're going to do a little haul over on
Yes.
Katie's channel that I'll link down below.
Yay!
So yeah.
I'm excited to show you guys what we picked up.
A primeira vez que eu te vi, menina, meu coração pulou pra boca. Da primeira vez que eu te vi, menina, meu coração pulou pra boca. Corpo assim não se vê.
All right. I've gotten a hold of my knitting. Here it is.
So pretty.
Katie has chosen my next colour.
I actually feel honoured.
Chose the pink here. And yeah, we just sat here in this beautiful quiet corner. There's a fox.
No, there's not.
Yeah. Do you
Where?
see it?
Oh yeah.
That's a fox. Wait, no, is that a cat?
I think it's a cat. It's an orange cat that looks like a fox. Oh yeah. I
Oh,
think
I'm
that
so
was a
sorry.
cat.
But it's full of foxes around here.
Is it?
Yes, never mind. So we just sat here having a little knitting session. I would love for Katie to tell us about the yarn that she used to make the ranunculus that she's wearing, because it's not just any yarn.
Special yarn, guys. So I don't know what came over me this year, but I really wanted to try my hand in hand dyeing yarn, and I've got to say it is so fun.
Really?
Yeah, so I signed up to this course, which is like a 12-month course on hand dyeing. You learn loads of the basics, but I'm not very good at paying attention and like following instructions. So I just decided whenever I do my hand dyeing, I just kind of experiment. And I knew that I wanted a top with like rainbow speckles, kind of like iridescent, kind of like opalescent.
Yeah.
And I really couldn't find any yarn like that, basically. So I decided to hand dye my own, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out.
Literally, now that you've said what the inspiration
Yeah,
was
do you
behind
think?
it literally looks like mother of pearl.
I did this just by making up some very weak pastel dyes and like pipetting them on the yarn in different spots, and held together with a mohair. This is just Drops Kid Silk, just to soften out those colours a little bit and make them even more pastel. And then when you get up close, you can kind of see, but there's a lot of different colours going on. There's blue, purples, pinks, yellows. I just couldn't be happier with how it came out. So now I've got a lot of blank fingering weight yarn at home that I want to hand dye. So now I'm just trying to work out what I want to, like what kind of colours I want to do next. I'll have to hand dye you a little skein.
Stop it.
What's your favourite colour?
No.
Well, I can't say it will be amazing, but
Oh my
I
gosh,
can
that's
definitely try.
That's too nice of you.
What's your favourite colour?
So I love a pink.
Okay.
Brainstorm. I love a cream base
Yeah.
with soft blended sage green and pink specks.
Love that. Okay, I'm writing it down. It's nice to experiment. You know what? I made a really pretty one. You can insert a pic. It was like leftover yarn that I just had, and I was like, oh, we'll see what that happens. So I just plonked one end in a yellow and one end in a pink, and then they merged in the middle to create the most beautiful sun. It's such a pretty yarn, and I haven't used it yet because it's only a mini skein. But
That's a whole other world.
oh yeah, hand
Is it
dyeing.
messy?
It's not messy, but it is expensive to get started because you just need so much different equipment. Highly recommend if you fancy getting creative in another way. I would love to try like spinning at some point. That looks so fun. But in the meantime, I'll stick to my hand dyeing. It does take a long time. It's quite a time-consuming hobby, but very fun when you get to say that you've like made not just the top, but also the colour on the top.
Yeah. Amazing. Thanks, Katie.
That's okay.
I'm gonna carry on knitting.
Yeah.
See ya.
A primeira vez que eu te vi, menina, meu coração.
Hi friends, it is now 1 a.m. I'm almost done packing. I'm almost done editing this video, and I wanted to just sit down for a second to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Not too much happened in this video, but I genuinely enjoyed living through everything, but also rewatching it while I was editing. I genuinely had such a lovely time with Katie. I'm so happy we were able to hang out and that I was able to introduce her to you guys if you didn't know her already. She's so lovely and sweet. I really do recommend you check her out, her videos and her content in general. To me, it's so special as an adult to make new friendships because it's something that doesn't happen to me that often. So yeah, it's really great to have a new knitty friend. My brain is so fried. I don't know what I'm saying. For that reason, I'm gonna have to end the video here, but I thank you so much for sticking till the end. I really appreciate the company. I will leave my Instagram on screen in case you'd like to follow my creations more in real time. I will say bye for now, and I hope to see you in the next video.